that lack of preparation, the lack of understanding about what we are truly facing, that I think led to so many fatalities. Here are the revelations from Connor Tomlinson on his new Tomlinson Talks blog. On the 20th anniversary of the 7/7 bombings, I received a call warning about the imminent likelihood of an Islamic terror attack in Britain. My contact stressed this information comes from a credible intelligence source. They predict a small group will arm themselves with homemade explosive devices, Molotov cocktails, and machetes and attack critical infrastructure and dense civilian housing. This could also be why the government plans to test the UK's emergency alert system again on the 7th of September. The source warned that people smuggling gangs are facilitating the passage of trained Islamic militants across Europe and into Britain. Over 170,000 illegal migrants have crossed from France in the decades since, including a record 20,000 plus so far this year. My source warned that smuggling gangs have also trafficked arms across the channel. They've been floating in arms shipments, basically. On the 28th of June, the National Crime Agency discovered a shipment of 20 firearms, 320 rounds of ammunition, and drugs valued at £4.9 million inside a lorry at the port of Dover, crossing from France. One indication of this was during last summer's riot, when the Staffordshire Police liaison officer was recorded telling members of a Muslim militia that if there are any weapons or anything like that, then what I would do is discard them at the mosque. Don't give anybody any reason to have any interaction with the police, so if there's any weapons, get rid of them. We are not going to arrest anyone. Britain has only a few thousand trained combatants amongst its 147,300 armed forces personnel, and the lowest number of reservists since the Napoleonic Wars. In 2025, 1,140 more personnel left the forces than joined. All of this is to say that army personnel would be vastly outnumbered by the jihadists already monitored by foreign intelligence and MI5. Put those awaiting release in British prisons into the mix and emigrating through legal and illegal means. The reason this information was shared with me, Connor Tomlinson asks, because the British government has been warned time and again and refuses to act.